I'm craving for some authentic Puerto Rican arroz con gandules. So let me tell you, so I got a bag of gandules here, right? Half a cup already rinsed. I'm gonna throw this right in here. Again, I have half a cup of gandules. I'm gonna add 8 cups of water. So we're basically creating a stock. So we're gonna use this water for our rice. So imagine all that flavor from the gandules is supple what's going to get, but we're going to elevate it. So we're gonna add some garlic. You can add as much as you want in there. My favorite herb, culantro. So I'm gonna add that in there. And if you can't get your hands on culantro, just add a bunch of cilantro right in there. We'll do the same job. So now I'm gonna add ají dulce, or you could add cubanelli, or they do sell sweet peppers in the bags. A different version of this, but it still works. So we're gonna throw this in here. A small yellow onion. I'm just gonna add cilantro right in there because the more herb, the better. And just add some salt, not too much. So now we're gonna bring this to boil. Once we bring to boil, we're gonna completely cover for a whole hour and a half, and we're gonna lower the temperature to medium-low heat. And I know the temptation is going to be there, but do not open for a whole hour and a half. As you guys can see, it's on medium-low. It's been an hour and a half. It's open. Beautiful. Look how gorgeous and fresh that looks. So we're just gonna put this to the side until it's time to cook. So I went ahead and drained the gandules already, and we're gonna keep the stock water. Do not toss it out. In Puerto Rico, they like to make fresh sofrito by every dish they make. Usually they have that large pilon. They add all the spices and herbs right in there, and that's how they cook. So that's what we're doing, but I'm gonna use a little mini chopper. I'm gonna add 4 garlic, 2 ají dulce, or you can use cubanelli. I'm gonna add 3 culantro, or you can use a small handful of cilantro. If you don't have this little machine, you can always use your hand. Chop it up. And I'm gonna add a small little baby onion in there. I'm going to blend this, and then we're ready to cook. The level of fresh sofrito is like top tier. Once it hit in the hot oil, chef's kiss. Now we're gonna add the chote, and this is pinned on my profile. Add about 3 to 4 tablespoons, or at least enough to cover the bottom of the pot. The real OG Boricua knows about tocino. Tocino, it's a salted pork belly. We're gonna add that right in here. We're going to infuse this to bring out the amazing flavors for your rice. Now, instead of smoked ham packages, we're gonna add about 1 cup of smoked ham right in there. You can also use smoked turkey if you don't wanna use smoked ham. Instead of sazon and tomato sauce, I'm gonna add my tomato-based red sofritos pinned on my profile. Look how gorgeous that looks. It smells amazing. Now we're gonna infuse the sofrito. Lord, it smells like heaven up in here. Now I'm gonna add oregano leaves right in there. We're gonna crush this up just like that and let it go. Some garlic powder, some black pepper. This is totally optional, but I brought this up in my previous video. I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of MSG. That's totally optional. You don't have to add that in there. Give this a nice mix. Add olives. I have no more. So meantime, we're just gonna add the gandules. Give that a mix. I'm adding 3 cups of medium grain rice. Make sure it's washed. Give it a nice mix. So I'm working with 3 cups of medium grain rice. I'm gonna add 3.5 cups of the stock water. Now bring to boil. Meantime, we're just gonna add salt to your taste. Once you bring to boil, do not over stir. Just stir time to time. Every 2 to 3 minutes, I will stir. Now that 80% of the liquid is gone, we're gonna lower this to low heat. We're going to freshen the rice with some cilantro. Now we're gonna cover it. That's where I have it, right there. I repeat, do not open for a whole 30 minutes. Let this steam work its magic. Spin 30 minutes, and voila. Now let's give this a nice mix. All right, look how gorgeous that looks. If you want to cook a little longer, I'm gonna cover this for additional 10 minutes, and it's gonna be done. And here's your results, you guys. Look how gorgeous that looks. Look at the close-up of this. Look at all the details. It's beautifully done. And remember, guys, always cook with love and enjoy.